Wine is not a mystery. In fact, humans were not the first ones to discover wine. Birds and other animals were the first ones to realize the seduction of wine. As the grapes ripen on a vine, they also fermented. Birds, because of their nesting habits, were first to enjoy wine flavors. It may explain birds' erratic behavior during the fall. They may have also been the first ones to have a little too much. Wine is part nature. Throughout the years, we humans have translated nature to bottling and vintages. They come from all over the world. France, the US, Australia, Italy, Germany, Argentina, Chile, New Zealand, South Africa, Mexico, and so many more countries and areas of production, becoming the wine world as we know it. The wine world takes shape then by the human factor. The ones involved give form and character. Wines are a reflection of their maker. Qualities like bold, charismatic, easygoing, complex, and many other descriptors give life to wine in its diverse varieties. It's almost like getting to know people, getting to know their personalities. We like ones more than we like others. One of the regions of the world with incredible people that reflects on their wines is South America. Countries like Chile, Uruguay, and Argentina lead South American wine production, especially Argentina. Argentina is the largest wine producer in South America and the 5th largest in the world. 85% of Argentina's wine production originates from the regions of San Juan and Mendoza.
We go to the extent of going to South America, to Chile, recently to select and look at a vineyard for our wine of the house. We do the extensive search for quality wine that we can serve you. The Gourmet Inclusive Program and the wine program, they are together to provide you an experience that you will not forget, an experience that will last forever. And when wine comes to mind and the Mayan Riviera comes to mind, we want you to think of the Dorado and the Sul, gave you the most amazing experience.
There are thousands of grape varieties of Vitis vinifera from which wine is produced. There are 2 basic types, white and red. By the way, rosé wine is made with red grapes. By the same token, white wine from red grapes can be made. Color comes from the skin and the exposure it has with the juice. They are all grown in different places and made by the maker in a particular style. They also follow nature, reflecting all those characteristics that makes them unique. And just like us, we have certain profiles that with time, we end up developing a personality and style that makes us unique. Wine does too during the aging process. Adjectives like fruit-driven, lush, perfumey, flowery, tannic, bold, complex, and all you can imagine belong to the lingo used to describe wine. The choice is yours. Charisma Hotels and the Dorado Royal Resort offer you quality by sharing with you our house wine. White and red blends are produced exclusively for us for your enjoyment.
Wine is the most amazing thing a sommelier could tell you. Combined with the proper cuisine, the absolute attention to detail, the restaurants, the concepts, believe me, these experiences, the love for food and wine becomes overwhelming. We want to give you the attention you deserve. We want to give you the best selections, the most amazing, unique wines that we can possibly imagine.
An easy way to explain winemaking is describing the main steps. Picking the grapes, removing stems, pressing, letting juice or mosto sit to acquire grape skin properties, also known as maceration, fermentation, racking, moving it to barrels, aging, and bottling. In the wine world lingo, we say wine it's alive when undergoes the bottling process until it's consumed and enjoyed. During the process of aging, wine may develop new profiles and become more complex or softer, adding then new dimensions to its life. Wine finally serves its purpose when consumed and enjoyed, closing its life cycle. Tasting wine has three parts: what we perceive with our eyes, nose, and palate. Wine is analyzed by describing the sensations they produce on us. We describe color, smells, and taste. The possibilities are infinite, since all of us are a unique world of perception. France, Spain, the US, and Australia also follow the wine tradition. All have different soils, climates, and growing conditions. We call this terroir. One more term you will hear is wine pairing. In France, the word used is mariage. From this word comes the words marriage and marrying in English. Wine pairings are the exercises to complement food and wine together. Wine pairings are the marriage of a particular wine to a particular dish during a meal. The final goal of a wine and food pairing is to complement each other. There is some science involved in wine and food pairing, but it's simpler than it seems. Tradition leads us to believe to enjoy white wines with white meat and lighter dishes. Also to enjoy red wines with red meats and hearty meals. Nevertheless, there are always exceptions, and tradition breaks when you enjoy exactly the opposite. Remember, the best pairing is the one you truly enjoy the most.
As a wine lover, I can tell you that one of the most amazing things that I could ever have in a vacation is a good bottle of wine in my vacation. The scenery is quite fantastic. I wouldn't change it for anything. You are at the Dorado and the Azul in the Madrid Riviera, a bottle of wine and a great dinner. Believe me, you will remember it forever.
At the Dorado Royale Resort, we want you to experience the different flavors, styles, textures, aromas, and colors of wine. We are sure you will find choices and options that fit best your palate. Wine is for everybody.